It's 12:15 on Monday, May the 31st, Memorial Day, but also the anniversary of, or the 100-year anniversary of the Tulsa Massacre. I just posted quite a few bits of information on my Instagram account for people that want to learn more. I know I personally didn't grow up knowing about this and have just become aware of it, I would say, within the last several months, which is ridiculous. So if you want to see that, you can check the post out on my Instagram feed, and then also my stories. But by the time you guys see this video, those stories may have expired unless I remember to add them to like my history highlight. And I'm gonna watch there's a CNN documentary coming on this evening at 6 o'clock that I will be watching as well. But so far, I woke up this morning at about 9. I probably peeled myself out of the bed at about 9:30. I started some laundry, took a shower, and I just finished twisting up my hair for the week. And now I'm gonna go downstairs and make something to eat. I don't have anything planned, obviously. I might try and work a little bit more on leadership stuff. So right now I'm just working on the application process. The interviews have not been scheduled yet. Well, let me back that up. I know I'm going to do interviews on July the 14th, I think is when they're scheduled for. But they haven't, I haven't sent out all the application materials to students who are interested. The only thing I've done so far is I created a Google form that was called an interest form. I gave that to 7th grade teachers, asked them to push that out to their 7th graders. The principal also did I think an auto dialer telling the students and parents to look for the Google form on the school's website, and anyone that's interested in applying for 8th grade leadership was directed to fill out that form. I asked for their email address on that form as well, so that is how I will be communicating with them over the summer. And then on the last day of school, I put out an auto dialer, like an automated message basically, just telling 7th graders that if they are interested in applying for 8th grade leadership, they need to check their emails, frequently over the summer, because that's how they're going to be getting information on the formalized application and interview process. So yesterday, what I was working on was digitizing the interview. So everything that I did last year in terms of the interview had to be done through, I think I was using Zoom. I was either using Zoom or Google Meet. I can't really remember. And so everything and all of that was based on materials and resources I had gotten from the CATA conference that I went to right before the pandemic turned into something really serious. I was literally at a conference with thousands of people the weekend before schools shut down out here. And how I came out of there without COVID, it's miraculous. But I got a lot of good interview ideas, materials, and information from there that teachers shared and were kind enough to share with me. So I had all of that, and I just had to turn it into something that I could use in a virtual setting. So yesterday I was editing the documents and everything that I used so that it no longer was in a virtual setting, and getting all that straightened up, because the interview process that I am going to be using once again is going to be task-based. And so I just had to edit some stuff. And so I might continue to work on that, look at all the application materials, make sure everything is working the way that it's supposed to be. And that's all that I have planned that is productive. And I think that's it. I think after talking to my sister, I talked to her yesterday. My sister is about 5 years younger than I am. She lives in Arizona. She's in school right now to get her doctorate in nursing. She's fun, fabulous, but single. And like me, it was having a moment where you just feel like we're just going to be single forever. And so talking to her, I feel bad because I feel like I'm blaming this on my sister. I think but she said she was in a funk. We've both been in a funk, it turns out. And I think just based on the same things, just sitting here thinking if we're so great, why are we by ourselves? So I'm just kind of in a funk of you know what, it's just, this is getting old. And I think, in full honesty and full transparency, and some of you seem to appreciate the fact that I've put my emotional business out there sometimes. Like certain times of the year trigger that, and I think I've said this before, like summer break sometimes will trigger that whole feeling of like you're all alone and you're the last single person in America, because people always ask you like, do you have any plans for the summer? What are you gonna do for the summer? And I had plans, but now I no longer have them. But it's hard to make plans when you're really like a single person and all of your friends are not. They have spouses, boyfriends, kids, and their plans revolve around that. And so you're like, I don't have any plans because I don't really know what I would be doing by myself. So that thought process came up last night and put me in a funk, but I'm working myself out of that. It's real life. That's how I'm feeling today on May the 31st. But anyway, I've been talking for 5 minutes, so I'm gonna go downstairs and make something to eat, and I'll catch up with you later. It's 4:40. I went on a Starbucks run because it's Memorial Day and I didn't have anything else to do, and I'm on summer break. Let's taste this one. I'm gonna give it a 7.5. Yesterday, I tried a new drink. I posted it on Instagram because I saw it on Instagram and I was curious to try it. It was a cold brew with 6 pumps of hazelnut syrup, I think, sweet cream cold foam, and 2 shots of espresso, I'm assuming. One, I liked the way it looked. It was just fun looking. It was like layered. And then I tasted it, and upon my initial taste, I thought I liked it. And then I had to do a follow-up taste because sometimes your taste buds can be deceiving. And I tasted it a second time. The second time I didn't dislike it, but I didn't like it as much as I thought I had with that first taste. And then I didn't end up finishing it because it started to feel like it was too much. Like it started to seem like it was gonna upset my stomach. I don't know, because my stomach started to feel funny. Eventually, I only drank about half of it, so that was problem number 1. Problem number 2 is it was super expensive. I believe that drink was $7.15, which I didn't realize until I had placed the order. So that was shocking. So I've reunited with my tried and true vanilla sweet cream cold brew with a little bit of, with a splash of extra sweet cream. And so that's what I've gotten. I am now going to the bank to deposit a check that I got for my role as site rep for our district's union. I've been holding on to this check for a while and just haven't deposited. I don't know why I don't want to deposit it through the app. I'm not sure why. I really don't have any reason. And then also I'm just right here by the Starbucks, so I figured I might as well just grab the check and take it with me. Tomorrow I'm going to be paying my bills because it's the first of the month. I'm kind of excited about it, if one can be excited about paying their bills, but I'm kind of excited about it because there is a chance that I'll be able to pay off my first of the 2, well, not 2, my first, not, what do I want to say? I may be able to, let's get my English together. I might be able to pay off, I'm so excited I can't speak, one of the 2 credit cards that are like really significant. The ones that I had really high balances on because I was using them to like survive during my earlier years of teaching. And it's one of those that I always felt like I'll never pay this off, like it's hopeless. So I'm excited about that. I either will pay it off altogether or I will be super close to paying it off and knowing that I'll pay it off with like my next paycheck. So that's exciting. And then that will leave me with one large credit card to pay off, which is my Nordstrom account, which is the other one that I use to survive with in my 20s, as well as make irresponsible choices with. It wasn't all survival on those credit cards. So that's kind of exciting. But since last we spoke, what you missed is me watching 2 episodes of The Handmaid's Tale. I'm on episode 6. I think I just, well, I don't want to say what I just watched because I don't want to ruin it for someone that's watching it. And I took a nap. And that's it. So I'm gonna go home right now. I'm probably gonna eat like a salad from Trader Joe's. I know it's 4:40, but this is the schedule I run when I'm on summer break. And I'm gonna eat a salad, watch some Judge Judy, think about doing some schoolwork, but maybe not do it, and decide if I want to cook or not. I took the chicken out to cook for this Blvd meal. But I also have a gift card at Panera, and I'm lazy. I don't feel like cooking. So yeah. And in other news, the other thing you did miss, speaking of cooking, is I'm going to try Green Chef for one shipment because they specialize in meals that are paleo or keto friendly. And what they had to offer looked really appealing, like things I would actually want to eat. So I'm gonna give that a try. And I'm contemplating trying Daily Harvest, which I always look at, but then I get deterred because it feels pricey for what it is. Primarily just for breakfast smoothies is what I would be looking at it for. But I realize I would also need a blender to do that. So that's just something that's in the back of my mind. I didn't actually sign up for that at all. So anyhow, that's what's up. That's what you've missed on my Memorial Day.
Restaurants, grocery stores, theaters, nightclubs. You have the offices of African American warriors. There are more than 12 physicians and surgeons that have their offices in Greenville.
It is now almost 8:30, and I just feel mentally unsettled, and it is annoying me to no end. Went to Starbucks, went to the bank, you guys saw that. I came home, had a little lunch, and I took my laptop out. I don't know what I thought I was going to do, and then I promptly closed it. It's like I want to do something, but then I don't want to do something at the same time, and that's causing me some anxiety that I don't really need in my life. It's just this weird mental state to be in. So I closed my laptop because it was clear that I wasn't going to do anything, and then I just finished watching the special on CNN on the Tulsa massacre. That was 2 hours long. That was interesting, and now I'm getting ready to put my last load of laundry in. Haven't had dinner. Didn't WAOK that guy right there because I didn't even feel like doing that. I'm like a, what is it, a bump on a log at this point. So I don't even know if I'll eat dinner because I'm not that hungry since I ate lunch at like 4:30. So I'm really just here to end the vlog because I know I have nothing else to say, give, or offer. But maybe tomorrow will be better. Tomorrow I'm supposed to get a manicure, and then I will be in her neighborhood, so I will be visiting Megan tomorrow at some point as well as hopefully possibly potentially paying off another credit card, but we'll see when I do all the math and all that. But today was just like a day. The good news, let's talk about something good, is I just hung this skirt up to dry. This was the skirt that I wore on promotion, so let's talk about the good news first. The good news is I don't see the little stain from the taco that I spilled on my lap during promotion last week. I don't see it on the skirt, and I don't see it on this top either. Okay, well, that top that just fell. I don't see it on the top either. So that's good news. The bad news is the skirt said dry clean only, and I didn't know that until I pulled it out and realized that happened. But I think it's okay. I think you only see this right now because this is all crinkled up, and I'm going to iron this on a proper setting, and then everything should be back in order as far as that skirt is concerned. I'm surprised that that skirt says dry clean only. I never really check because I just feel like places don't make clothes frequently. At least the places that I shop rarely have clothes that it's just dry clean only. Plus, I feel like sometimes that's just what they say, and you can put it in the washing machine on delicate and just take extra caution when you wash it. So let's end it on that good note. So we're gonna end it there. if you enjoyed today's vlog, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. If you're not following me on Instagram, head over there and follow me there as well. And as always, I hope that you guys are well. And if you're not well, please be well. And I will see you tomorrow, hopefully in a better mood. So I'll see you guys then. Bye.